Hello, and welcome back to WhatTheFast. What do you think of my new look? What? What's that? I look like what? No. Well, it's a lovely day out today, so I figured I'd do a outdoors video. Take advantage of a rare chance to get a little bit of sun. It has been raining like crazy lately. Just take a look at my parents' yard. It's going under. Look at that. That's flooded. It's crazy. So, it's been about 18 hours since my last meal. And as you might expect, I am a little bit hungry. Nothing too terrible, though. I had several ideas about what to do on my very first official fast video, but I figured the thing that made the most sense would be to answer the question, what the fast? Because it's always the first thing that people ask me whenever I tell someone that I am going to be doing a fast. First, I tell them that I'll be fasting, and they say, well, that's weird, why would you do that? And then I tell them how long I'll be fasting, and then they say, you're crazy, why are you gonna kill yourself? Oh my god, blah, blah, blah. So, why would a person fast? There's actually several ways that you could tackle that question. I personally like the thoughts that Dr. Edward Group has on it. Just think of it this way. People every day take a shower to clean the outside of their body. But when do people ever take the time to clean the inside of their body? Doesn't it just make sense that every once in a while you should clean it out in there? After all, most people have literally pounds of impacted feces lining their intestines, which is kind of gross when you think about it. There's also lots of toxins and chemicals because we live in such a lovely world these days. I'll be talking more about those later on. You may also be asking yourself, well, what's the deal with this guy's face? Since, yeah, I've got a lovely shiner here. All I'll say about that is going downtown's like playing Russian roulette. If you go there often enough, some drunk guy is going to headbutt you. It's just inevitable, let's face it. So, a lot of times when I do explain why I fast, I can go on and on and on about this benefit and that benefit, and it's good because of this, it's good because of that. And then I get done, and what do they say? Well, yeah, all that. Forget about all that. Why are you killing yourself? It's like, facepalm. Well, one thing that people seem to be more accepting of, since just fasting for general health and well-being is something that most people don't particularly accept, is particular things that you are experiencing that a fast can correct. So when you break it down from, well, I'm having this problem and I'm having this problem, then they say, well, sometimes they say, well, okay, I guess I can understand. But I would like to point out that you don't have to fast just because you want to fix a particular problem. It is a healthy process. It is a good way, perhaps the best way, to clean out the inside of your body. And just think of how gross it can get in there. Just imagine for a moment if you were to blend all of the food that you ate for, let's just say, a month. If you took it all, threw it into a huge blender,
ew,
and then dumped it on your body, and then you didn't shower, and you went on and on and on, and you didn't shower, just think of how gross you would be. But this is more or less the situation that is going on inside of our bodies. People have leaky guts, and your immune system is pretty much located in your gut, so it's very bad to have a leaky gut. They have various preservatives and chemicals and all kinds of gross things going on inside their body. And a fast is a good way to get rid of all that. Or at least a good deal of it. It's a rejuvenating process, but I'll probably get into more of the benefits of a fast in a later video. So, to break it down from the particular symptoms I'm having that I would like to correct, or at least improve, Well, I'm coming off of a rather rough semester, and it was rather stressful. I was just guzzling coffee like crazy. La, 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 la. Also, I've been drinking a lot, which isn't good for your health. And I'm kind of tired in general. Maybe you can't see it, but I can see it in my face that this semester kind of took a toll on me. So I would like to fast just as a rest, for one thing, but I'm also experiencing congestion that's been going on for weeks. Just felt like very coffee, hacky. I'm sure there's some kind of respiratory buildup or something going on in there. I've been having joint pain in my right knee and my right elbow. I believe that the right elbow pain goes back to the several years that I spent working in a factory. I would, on a somewhat regular basis, work 70+ hours a week doing physical labor in a factory, and I do believe that I messed my arm up to some extent. It's kind of one of those nagging problems that doesn't normally bother me, but if I do something like work out at the gym, like it can be troublesome. And I have actually had it bothering me enough that I've avoided doing a workout just because of that reason. And I'm not even one of these people that gotta get to the gym, bro, gotta get to the gym. I'm more of a casual worker-outer. So, the joint pain, the congestion, the tiredness. I've had a little bit of mental fog. I believe that's just because, well, I hope that it's just because I've completely given up coffee after drinking gallons and gallons of it. So, that's one of the things that I'm going through, in addition to the hunger. And about the hunger, by the way, I think that one of the reasons a lot of people would think that fasting is such a terrible ordeal is that most people's experience of not eating is, well, you get hungrier and you get hungrier, and then I would imagine if you just didn't eat, you get hungrier and hungrier and then you die. Well, luckily that's not the case. I will be getting hungrier for maybe 2 days. So I'll be going through what most people consider hunger for the first couple of days. But once I pass that hurdle, it'll be pretty smooth sailing. You no longer are hungry, believe it or not. Your body goes from burning the loose carbs that are floating around to living off of your reserves, and you really don't feel that stomach hunger that most people are familiar with. It makes it kind of easy, actually. So, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say in this video. I'm doing this to sum up, just to improve my general health, correct a couple of issues. I didn't get into all of them, but let's not be too graphic after all. And I just wanted to say, thank you for watching.